The 2009 Atlantic hurricane season is scheduled to begin on June 1st. Weather forecasters are predicting that the season will present 12 named storms, of which 6 are expected to develop into hurricanes, 2 of which are predicted to be intense or major hurricanes. The director of the National Emergency Management Organization says Saint Lucians should begin to prepare for the season to ensure that their lives and property is properly safeguarded. Dawn French says Saint Lucians should prepare for the worst.
It just takes that one storm. So far we have not had one for a while that in terms of affecting us the way it did Grenada for Ivan. We have had 1 or 2 indications of what can happen, and it's for us as a people to take that lesson. The flooding we had from the rains last year, we saw what Dean did before that, saw what Omar did. So we do have already have an inkling of what can happen if a system comes through. In many things that we do, we seem to take an ecclesiastical insurance policy, as I call it, that God is going to skip us. But for every year that we are spared, it means that we are closer to what can happen.
The NEMO Director says she's concerned that some Saint Lucians will fail to prepare because they believe the island will be spared from devastation. However, she says it's better to be safe than sorry. French says Saint Lucians also need to pay close attention to weather advisories and take heed to the instructions given by emergency personnel.
Unfortunately, if we don't listen, we feel, as the saying goes, and unfortunately when we do feel and we pay the ultimate price for not listening, and we lose our life. That is what really we try to avoid, loss of life. And so the advisories that go out, particularly in this case from the Med Services, is really important that we listen to it and adhere to it.
French says the time is also ripe for people to go out and purchase the necessary food items from supermarkets. She says consumers should not wait to panic buy.
They have to start looking at their trees, their perennials, their insurances, their roofs, their gutterings, make sure it's all cleared. We advise people to start their shopping from now. There are things you can buy weekly, monthly, depending on what your shopping cycle is. Some things you may not even need to buy. You may have them in the house already. Hammer, rope, plaster, a container that you'll put your passport and your ID cards if you have to leave in a hurry.
The Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1st until November 30th. Anna is predicted to be the first named storm for the season. Shannon Lamont, HTS News, Channel 4.